Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. My name is Brett Stewart. I'm joined today by the man of many hats, Mr. Ian DeGray. He might have many
Mhm.
hats, but he only wears one or two of them often. Here we're seeing the
U-
black camo.
Usually just one at a time.
That's true. One at a time is best for hats. So
Yeah,
thanks for being with us, Ian.
you bet.
So we got a lot to talk about, some exciting things and some great updates. And so as we're going through that, please continue to share, comment. We'll try to get to some questions on the comment board and have some fun while we're doing it. So what do you
I
say?
sense some good vibes too.
Yeah, I do.
Roland, Roland
No,
saying good vibes. I can feel some good vibes coming.
I love it. So I think first we wanted to talk a little bit about the portal. Ian, do you have some updates on the portal for us?
Yeah, for sure. So, um, like we said in the past, we get a lot of feedback from our owner operators and improvements that they're looking for, things that they want changed or adjusted. And yeah, about every week we have something coming out. Right now we're working on a list of I think what was it, Brett, 10 different things that over the next 2 to 3 weeks will be done, and really excited about getting those enhancements out on the portal. One thing I did want to mention about the portal is that it's something. It's such a good resource. And to be sure that if you haven't been going in checking it out, that you do look at our latest updates, look at the latest news, check out our biweekly newsletter that we post there. There's some really good information there. So um, continue to give us your feedback. We definitely want to hear from you guys if there's other things that enhancements that you feel make it better for you. We take all of those into consideration, put them on our list, and we'll work through all of those. So
Yeah, excited for that. It's come a long way. It is, living, ever changing each week. And so please keep the feedback, get in there and check it out. And from your feedback was where we're making changes. And actually one of the things we were just discussing before this call was as adding a suggestion box to the portal. So if you have something, you can put that in there. It'll come right to Ian and myself, and then we can get to changing that quickly. Cool. Thank you for that update. So I think the second thing we have, which is super exciting to announce, da, 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 is the next rate per mile increase for our owner operators. And so this is exciting times. This is going to be our fourth increase in 1 year since September of last year. This increase is 3 cents per mile to the owner operators that run our over the road dry van and our over the road refrigerated, and we are super excited for them. For those that are in dedicated and other opportunities at Swift, those increases have been coming as well. Those in grocery have seen some of those. I know the majority of our grocery centers are receiving increases next week as well. So exciting times here at Swift, and really just super appreciative to you contractors out there that are running for us, and we want to share the love back. So
yeah,
um,
super exciting. I mean, we anytime we get a rate increase, we try and pass a lot of that through to our owners and make sure that you guys are sharing in that. And like Brett mentioned, I think I've seen 5 or 6 dedicated accounts this year so far, and a couple of them just in the last month. More of them coming, like Brett said, next week. So I think it's awesome that the way that the market is today, that we're able to really bump those numbers up and pay more to our owners. It's awesome.
yeah, we know it means a lot to you, and we hear a lot of good positive feedback, and we appreciate you. And that's not all, though. So we have something else to announce, not just the 3 cent per mile base increase. We also have an incentive structure coming out. It's going to be your productivity incentive. This was similar to last year that we had based on the number of miles that you've completed for the week. And this will include our over the road, dry van, flatbed, refrigerated, our owner operators. So the way that it works is Rod's on his way. Heck yeah.
Come on
Can't
down.
wait to see you. Um, the way that it works is you run 2,200 miles a week for a solo, and you'll receive the $100 incentive for that week. As a mentor, you run 2,200 miles for that week, and you get a $100 incentive. As a team, you run 3,400 miles for the week, and you receive a $200 incentive. So really, if you boil it down and do do the math, it's an additional 4 cents a mile, give or take, just on that, and that's going to go out through the end of the year. That begins right on Labor Day week, that Monday, September 6th, and it'll run to the end of the year, and hopefully even beyond that, as long as freight is still as abundant as it is, and it seems to be. This party ain't going to stop this year. It's going to keep going. So
That's
good
right.
times for sure.
Just run hard. I mean, that's how awesome is that? I mean, we're talking over 7 cents a mile increase if you guys participate in that productivity incentive. That's huge. That's
Yep.
pretty awesome.
And
So, hey, Brett, I was just going to say one thing. I saw a question up there on the from one of a Facebook users. Is that are the miles, the 2200 and the 3200 that you're talking about, is that just loaded miles, or is that loaded and empty, just all dispatch miles?
oh, great question. Yeah, that is all miles. So it's 2,200 miles for the solo and for the mentor, and it's 3,400 miles for the team, and that is including your deadhead miles as well.
Awesome.
Great question.
Cool.
There was something else I had there, and it
I
escaped
threw you
me.
off.
It's okay. It'll come back if it's important.
Yeah.
I do know there's a question around the flatbed division, and we are looking at that. Please meet with your leaders. It is under discussion as well, and where they can, hey, Frank, we want to do that. So as far as the incentive, productivity incentive, you are included in that. For the base rate, I don't have an answer for you just yet, but we'll get back to you. All right. Well, I know a ton of exciting times, and there's some other things we want to discuss. Yeah, Driver Appreciation Week. We know that one's coming up. Ian?
Yeah. So Driver Appreciation Week's coming up quick, September 12th. I would just encourage all of our owners to do what they can to get through one of our terminals. There's things happening at every terminal. I know they're monitoring closely the COVID situation in each state and each location. Um, but as of right now, we intend to move forward like we have prior to COVID with Driver Appreciation Week at our terminals. As an owner op division, we're going to be doing something that we've done for many years now, and doing a lot of Facebook interactions with Driver Appreciation Week. So definitely stay tuned to our page. We'll have some live events coming. We'll have some giveaways. We'll have some gifts and things. So it's pretty exciting, and it's coming up pretty quick. One thing I wanted to mention, we had one. Oh, I just wanted to, so that's all I really had about driver appreciation, Brett. I don't know if you had anything specific about that, but
Yeah, I would just plan to stop by, especially here in Phoenix. I'll be out there each day. We're going to have Lisette, who's our owner operator business advisor, out there. We're going to have some giveaways and just hoping to have a ton of fun and get to mingle. We understand that you're out there delivering everything that America needs, and sometimes it's just not conducive. So that's why we're stretching our hours. We'll be there in the morning and the evenings. We're preparing food so that if you can't make it during normal hours, it'll be there for you. But please just, stop by, say hi, shake some hands. We missed seeing a lot of you last year. So we'd love to see everybody again.
yep, for sure. I just wanted to point out, thanks, Mark. Mark had a nice comment for what we've been doing, what we're trying to do for our owners, and we're trying to kill it for you guys. We want to make it really the best program out there for our owner operators. So
Yep.
another one, Andrew Gardner mentioned, what's the minimum amount of time before a company driver can get into the lease purchase? We have the criteria of 12 months of experience. Um, we want to make sure that each driver who becomes an owner has the best chance of success. But if it's something that you have an interest in, don't hesitate to touch base with our advisors. The number scrolling across the bottom of the screen here, just contact one of our advisors at that number. They can look at your background and kind of where you are and what you've been doing, and give you a pretty good idea of what you should expect as far as that time frame goes.
Yeah. I would just echo to say, give a call and let us walk you through that. And even if it's, you got to wait a couple of months, time flies. I mean, before we actually get, we'll call you back in a couple of months. You pick out your truck, and we'll welcome you with open arms. So it's never just a no. It's just, as Ian touched on, it is best case scenario for the owner operator candidate to actually get the feel of the road and understand how freight moves. And you're starting a business, you want to do a little bit of research, and none better way to do that than run a company truck. So I did,
Hey,
real quick, not to cut you off,
no, go
because
ahead.
that thought came back, and here it
Oh,
is, and I don't want it to go nowhere. And it's actually because Raul De Leon actually threw it out there. 2,200 miles, that's easy. We can do 3,500 miles, no problem. And that's the point. I mean, we did not want to put an incentive out there that is like so far out of reach you think it's a joke. We actually ran the data to show that 80% of our owners are easily accomplishing that mileage goal. That's what it's there for. We want it to be there for you as an added incentive each week. And maybe those folks that maybe aren't hitting that because you're choosing your home time, and hey, that's for you to choose. But if you decided that it's worth your time coming out of the house for an extra day to accomplish those miles, then maybe you do that to take advantage of that. Because right now at Swift, there's no reason other than you're choosing to not run it in order to not hit 2,200 miles. I mean, most of these guys can fall down and land on a 2,200 mile load. So, but yeah, thanks Raul for that comment.
one thing, I don't know if we touched on this, Brett, or if we mentioned it, but Roland Espinoza also asked the question, when does this take effect? Did we mention that?
Probably briefly, but not enough. I'll say it again. So September 6th is when the incentive starts. So that's when you're going to want your miles to calculate. So it runs from Monday to Sunday is how the miles are calculated. So based on the closing of Sunday, did you hit the 2,200 miles or not? And then that will be on your following settlement. Great
All
questions.
right. Let's see if there's a
Well, cool.
few others in here maybe we should touch on. Okay, I think we've
Well,
answered a lot of the questions really, and if there's some on here that we didn't get to, then we certainly can get those answered after the fact. But keep those questions coming if you have more, and we'll respond to them as quick as we can.
yeah, there was a question about becoming a fleet owner, which we have many of those at Swift, and same answer. Give us a call. We can walk you through that. But love having fleet owners. And again, now is the time to do that and to expand your business. If you're running a profitable business with one truck, you have somebody that wants to run that, you want to lease or buy another one. What I would say now is the time to do that. I mean, we got a next couple of years worth of this freight. So thanks, Zach, for that question.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, just really appreciate each and every one of you. If I don't get to see you at driver appreciation, I just want to extend my gratitude to each and every one of you that's sacrificing out there, that's delivering all the goods and the needs of this country. You are honestly the backbone of everything that we're for. And I just can't thank you enough. So we'll have some more of these and talk to you soon. I hope you all have a blessed day.
All right. Thanks, guys.